Peace, greetings. Welcome, everyone. Sophisticated Intuition. This is your general message for the month of April for the sign of Libra. I've already prayed, meditated, and shuffled your cards, so we'll get into your message. For those of you who are new to the channel or haven't watched me before, I pull all of the energy and then we'll deliver your message intuitively. All right, so overall energy for Libra. Okay, Libras. Let's see. For the sign of Libra, what do they need to know for the month of April? Okay, I have Ace of Wands and the Magician that came out as additional. I'm not laying them out on the table, but they came out kind of like an additional message, like you're trying to make it happen. You're trying to make something happen. I have the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck, and that does talk to me about control. So again, with that Magician and that Ace of Wands coming out, like you're trying to make something happen. But let me clarify and see what's going on here. Libra, you might be the first one with something other than romance going on, but let's see. Because everyone else, which like I was telling all of the other signs that, that's to be expected at this time where we're kind of, closed in our homes for the most part throughout the month of April, that we're going to focus on our relationships more than anything because that's what we have time and opportunity to do. So I won't be surprised if that doesn't show up for you as well. But right now, it's something else. It's something else. It seems like you're trying to create something. You're using this time to maybe build a business. Okay. For the sign of Libra. What does Libra need to know for the month of April? I thought I'd seen something flip, but I guess not. I did. It was the Five of Wands. I'm not putting it out because I flipped a while back, but there's some competition. Oh my. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What messages do you have for the sign of Libra for the month of April? Man, I tell you, this guy been coming out for everybody. Yeah, that Five of Wands did come out earlier, so there is some type of competition, some conflict that you're experiencing in the month of April, Libra. Maybe some type of disagreement with a business partner even. Okay. The moon is at the bottom of the deck. Always for me, this talks about maybe potentially the moon cycles, so that may be significant, may be relevant to you, but it also talks about something being hidden. But the revelation of that, okay? So we'll see how that ties into the rest of the reading. But it really seems like you are trying to create something. And so I have the creativity here, okay, in the fifth house. I have the Grand Cross Provoker. You've been provoked. This change, this time, the world's current events has provoked you to come up with something creative. You want to change your daily routine. I have the daily routine, or excuse me, the sixth house routine card here. This talks to me about changing your daily routine. It can also talk about health conditions, health concerns, or working in the healthcare field. So you may work in the healthcare field and maybe you don't want to anymore now that, you've been, what we got going on right now. You may have decided that that's maybe not the best thing for you to do. Or on the other end of that, that is something that you want to get into because you want to help people. Or you want to be a part of creating, masks for people, something like that. You have been provoked by what is going on in the world today. I've got the Four of Cups here with the Eight of Wands. So there's definitely some type of communication that's trying to be expressed to you. So make sure you're checking your emails. If you have your phone on silent, look for that message that's coming in because there's some type of communication here. And it looks like you're walking towards your abundance. Like you might be leaving behind something in order to go towards your abundance here with the Empress and the Eight of Cups. Like here you have the World with the Queen of Pentacles. Like it's a brand new cycle, okay, of stability, of comfort, I just heard. So definitely you have the Moon here with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups can talk to me about memories. So you might be dreaming. This might be your dreams, okay? These are your dreams, definitely. These are your dreams, like you're dreaming or manifesting some type of creative endeavor, okay? Here's the Page of Cups and the Chariot. To me, that talks about an offer coming in, okay? It could be from a distance, so you may have to travel to get to it. I have that Eight of Cups here as well, so you may be traveling. The world is here. So many of you, definitely Libras, could be healthcare workers who want to go to a place that is more inundated with our current healthcare situation, and you're going there to be a part of, helping in that area versus in your hometown. Okay, that's for some of you. That's not for all of you, but I'm picking that up for sure. Or you're coming up with some type of creative idea. You're just sitting there thinking about how you could contribute, okay? You want to send something somewhere. You want to send something that can contribute to the world effort right now, Libra. Here you have the Three of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. To me, that's about partnership. That's about working together. That's about contracts. The Seven of Cups here is about making a choice, having a lot of options and knowing which one to choose. So this is just like the energy of potential job offers that are coming towards you because of this creative idea that you come up with on and how to contribute to whatever it is. It could be exactly what we're going through right now, or it could be on a smaller scale. Take it as it resonates. But it looks like there's a lot of options that are going to be presented to you based off of this creative idea that you come up with, and you might have even dreamed about it. Okay. Then I have the Page of Wands with the Page of Swords. So there's definitely some communication that's coming in. Okay. Page of Swords. He can be my nosy Rosie, but what I'm picking up right here is the internet. So there's some communication via the internet or email or something like that that's coming towards you. There's been some type of conflict. Okay. This could even be really just picking up on the energy of the world. Like there's a disagreement, there is some sneakiness, some betrayal that is occurring here. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and clarify real quick because I would like to know what this is about. Maybe a smaller deck. Let's see if hopefully what happened in Virgo's reading does not happen in yours, Libra, where I just look over and there's a whole set of clarifiers laying out on the table that I didn't even have anything to do with. But let's see, for Libra, why is the Five of Swords and Seven of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords and Seven of Swords? Too many cards. For Libra. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Libra. So this is what we got. We got the Five of Swords with the Seven of Swords. Okay. To come out and clarify that is the Six of Pentacles and Death. Okay. This is a transformation. This is a new beginning. This is some balance and fairness. There's been some type of disagreement. This could be completely aside from everything else in the reading, but there is something that you are or someone is putting an end to. Some imbalance is what I'm feeling like with the Six of Pentacles here. There's some imbalance here, and Death comes in to transform that. Okay, there's been some fighting and some conflict, some disagreement, some not seeing it the same. Okay. Some of you may have walked away from a job, okay? Like, this is a very, not the best example, but this is the best example that's coming to mind right now, where your employer was like, you're non-essential, and you were like, I am essential. You know, but there's this this bickering back and forth about you being essential. Or maybe it was like the hazard pay or something, like I should be paid hazard pay because you're considering me essential. I'm having to show up, so I should be getting paid hazard pay. And they're like, no, we're going to pay you the same. And you're like, no, okay, I'm leaving. Okay, I need to do something else. So if I'm gonna be considered essential, then I truly want to be essential, and I want to contribute. I want to matter. Okay, that's the energy that I'm picking up for you, Libra. Five of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. So that's what I just said. Like, I'm leaving behind, and I'm going towards my destiny, my wish fulfillment. Okay. Some of you, not all of you, but some of you may be latching on to some of your vices, whatever your addiction might be, whether it's social media or substance abuse. Some of you may be dabbling with that right now with this Nine of Cups and this Five of Pentacles. And if you overindulge, then you could find yourself out in the cold. Okay. Some of you have lost employment. Potentially, some of you have lost employment, and so in your free time, you're doing what makes you feel good. But I would encourage you to be careful with that, because when this is all over with, you're going to have lots of options. Okay. There's a period of time where there's not a lot of opportunity because the world is on shutdown, but when it reopens, you're going to have lots of options. Okay. New opportunities in business. So this is for a very select few of you. All right, let me get a romance angel and see if there's any love here for you. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like, you've been provoked to do something more creative. than whatever you've been doing in your current 9 to 5. That's definitely what I'm getting for you, Libras. So let's see if there's anything in your romance for the sign of Libra for the month of April. Anything for the sign of Libra in the month of April. What do they need to know? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. Libra, that's a romance angel, and that very well may apply. But I'm really picking that up on all of this, what I just talked to you about, because it feels like you're very passionate about it. It's almost like some of you may have some fire in your chart somewhere, because you're very passionate about this, epiphany that you've had, this dream that you've had. It was like a dream that felt so real, and you woke up and you were like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. All right. This is an animal spirit message for the sign of Libra for the month of April. What do they need to know? Well, gosh darn it. The moon. Whenever the moon comes out, when I ask like additional messages and what do they need to know, it's like you don't need to know. But the moon here is, it's important to trust your intuition. Even if you're unsure of what's happening, all will be revealed soon. So worry is unnecessary. Yeah, Libra, don't worry about it. It's all going to work out in your favor. The world is at the bottom again. Libra, you have been concerned about how these world events are going to affect you. That's just the energy that I'm picking up, or they are affecting you. And so it's making you, think, okay, trying to get 10 steps ahead of the game. Well, okay, if I'm not truly essential here, I'm going to go and start preparing myself to be essential for the next time this comes around. All right. White Light Oracle. This is your spiritual message from the divine. What you'll need to know for the sign of Libra. Whoa. Sacrament of extreme unction. Let me read this one. I haven't gotten this card before. So let me read this one, and look how she's looking now. She's looking up with her arms outstretched. Let's see what this says. Your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. Well, that pretty much sums it up for you, Libra. Thank you for stopping by. Love and light.